Hey guys, it's Charles back again for the Chasinator YouTube channel, and I thought I'd come to you this time from my home gym. So um, basically, this is my garage gym, um, and this is um, where I do all my training, with the exception of kind of when I'm on holiday or whatever, where I might go and train, um, in an actual public, commercial gym. Um, and I thought I'd just go over some kind of basic things about training in a home gym compared to training in a commercial gym, the pros and the cons, etc. And then maybe at the end, show you exactly what you need for a home gym setup, in my opinion. Um, so, first of all, um, training at home can be very convenient. Um, you know, there's no travel time to get to the gym. All your training can be done um, at your convenience, basically. So this has led me to be able to do splits that I quite like push pull legs, which is a favorite split of mine. Um, just I like the ability to really focus on a particular muscle group and push it hard. But um, that split um, requires you to be training, you know, 6 times a week to be optimal, to hit every muscle group twice in a single week. Um, so that those are the advantages, I would put it. Another advantage could be um, when you're training at home, you can play your own music. You create your own intensity. Um, so what I mean by that is you're going to basically go as hard um, as you push yourself, or you can push yourself. So it's important to have that inside you. When you're training at a commercial gym, you can find that you can get. Some people find they can get into it a bit more. Everyone else is training, and it's easier for them to put in the intensity. Um, when you're training at home, you have to kind of create that yourself, um, which I've never really had a problem doing. And especially, I have a training partner who comes here and trains with me, and we tend to push each other, and also keep each other accountable with cheating or whatever it might be, on form, um, or not pushing each other, not pushing ourselves hard enough. You know, um, you know, Ben will call me out on that, or I'll call him out on that. So that I mean, those are some pros versus cons. Um, some people also find it very difficult to get into the mood to train when their gym is in their home. Um, so let me get into what I think a home gym needs, or what you need to have to be able to train from home. And I'll start by saying you don't need any equipment really. There's no, even if you were just doing push-ups, body weight squats, pistol squats, Nordics, reverse Nordics, there's plenty of exercises you can do from home, um, that you could do with little to no equipment, and you'll still make great progress if that's what you're doing. Um, so that aside, if you want a home gym setup, what really, um, what should you be looking at? I think number one thing would be a pull-up bar. You know, that list of exercises I just listed. If you can add pull-ups to that list, um, that's a great movement for the back. And you might be able to do upright rows off of a table or something like that. But if you've got a pull-up bar, suddenly you can hit other areas of the back that you wouldn't be able to before. So pull-up bar, some dumbbells, obviously, because that opens up a whole wide range of movements. Biceps, triceps. You could do dumbbell squats, goblet squats, um, RDLs. The list goes on. So those things. A bench can be good because that also opens up a whole range of possibilities. For the chest, for the back. Chest supported rows. You can do dumbbell pressed flies, etc. Dumbbell shoulder press, and then I think really those are the basics. If you want to get a bit more advanced, I would suggest a cage. If you're going to have a barbell, I would suggest a cage. This is so that you can put in safeties. So as you see here, that's where the weight starts. That's where it's racked. But you should have safeties set up at different heights to kind of protect you during a lift. And I think really it's only worth doing barbell moves if you can do them safely. So recommend next kind of level up would be a rack and a barbell and some weights. I'm very lucky in the sense that I've had that. So I think those are the basics. And as kind of promised, let me do a quick tour of my gym. So as I said, here's my cage. There's the rack. Here's all the kind of weights I've got that I can use in it. I believe it's about 300 kilos worth of weight I can add to the bar. Not that I would be doing that, but there you go. Something else. This is my old rack. Before I got this one, it's adjustable. It no longer adjusts, but it is set up for dips, which is a brilliant kind of addition to any routine. It's almost like a full body squat, a dip. And also, I've got a plate set up there that my training partner and I came up with, where you can do calf raises off of this, and it gives you the elevated kind of hill. So I got some bars. I got my Primal Fitness Olympic bar. I've got just a regular kind of backup bar, cheap and cheerful. I've got an Easy Curl bar, which is great for training biceps. Just various gizmos. Dip belt / pull-up belt, great for progressively overloading dips / pull-ups. I got a pull-up bar built into the rack, which can be great if you want to do neutral grip pull-ups, or as one of your varieties of pull-ups. I've got this pull-up bar, which is actually my preferred pull-up bar for just regular pull-ups or chin-ups. And you can add a band here for warm-up sets or intensity techniques. Some dumbbells, different sizes made up already. A bench. It's set up for tomorrow's, or it will be set up for tomorrow's incline dumbbell press when I get back from work. And a number of plates that are ready to kind of be loaded onto dumbbells here. And then this is a new addition to the gym. This was my Christmas present from my wife / family. This is a nice to have. This is kind of, I don't recommend you need this for a home gym, but this just adds so much variety. There's 72 kilos worth of weight on the stack, with two cables, that can actually be increased to almost over 140 kilos of weight. So there's plenty of weight there, and you can do a whole bunch of different premium exercises from this cable machine. So you could do exercise where you get great stretch because the cable is always keeping tension on the muscle as well, even in the stretch position. So, cable curls, for example, you get more tension at the bottom compared to an easy bar curl. So great variations, and I've got all the attachments there as well. And yeah, guys, that's a tour of my home gym, and I hope that video was helpful. Cheers.